Okay, hello.
Under orders.
To lick somebody?
It got really weird in the last place. Okay.
You know what? We'll just leave it at that. Hopefully, no one here has ever ordered you to lick anybody.
Very busy.
Yeah.
What?
I mean, to be fair, when I go to the next place,
We have found it to be more dangerous or something. You need to be respectful to the cave and let somebody know. But we can't obviously say, oh, what's in the caves because of what's happening.
Sure. There?
What's up with the cave? What's up with the cave?
What is it, Sarah? Sorry, Amelia.
Nothing right now. I'm just using it. I'm using it as a point. So I'm trying to figure out a way that we can stay informed in a reasonable way now that people know that we are part of the Committee of Intelligence and are going to be undoubtedly weary of us just because of the position we hold when we're just trying to help.
Sure. Yeah, I understand the concern, and I think those are some definitely important weeds that we got to weed through. If we want to continue to have more conversation about this, as this system evolves and you push this agenda for what you want to do with intelligence, feel free. I'm all in support with what you're trying to do. I think that'd be important, especially since we're pretty closely knit town for the most part, and the exchange of information is pretty important. So you have my support in that department, but I'd be happy to continue to partner with intelligence on this and just see how we can support each other in that department so we don't
We'll see.
butt heads too hard if something like that does come up.
Yeah, this is just a plan, a draft of what I plan to do. Nothing is in motion. I haven't done anything yet.
Right.
Hopefully Amaris will be here soon so we can go over it again, but if not, and if I can plan it out in a reasonable way that addresses all of our concerns, I do plan on potentially going forward with it. It is just an idea for now.
Alright. Very good. Well, I'm curious, and feel free to get me posted if there's anything else I can assist with.
No. I don't want to deal with the headache of having to personally get the trust of every single person that ever existed just because now they're like, oh, that's intelligence work, can't tell them anything. I'm like, oh my fucking god.
Yeah, I mean, to be honest, that's kind of part of the job, to be honest. I don't think you're going to be able to convince everyone.
It is, but hopefully we can get the proper information so that at least if the town is involved in any way, we are better prepared. Or if there's something that we're actively looking into, we can say, hey, look,
I guess good news
we're
is heading
doing our
north from
best, but if
Lockheart.
there is information that we should know about the situation, please, if you don't want to do it, have it sent anonymously. That's fine. Just, we need as much information so that we know how to take this town going forward. Because that's our position, trying to help not get this town fucking killed by pirates or whatever the fuck is always surrounding us.
Yeah. Couldn't agree more. Sounds good to me. Alrighty. Sounds like you got a lot on your plate leading up to this. Whatever you gotta iron out yet. I don't necessarily envy you.
It's a pain. It's a pain because, you know, this is my fault. I have told a couple of people that I work with the Committee of Intelligence. There's people who I trust. And
Where?
just being set public, like out in public is like, well, now it's like being told, oh, the people who are going to snitch or like spread rumors about you, that's them. Even though that's not what we do. And I fear that is going to be a precedent.
Rational. I'll tell you that much. But I wouldn't let that dissuade you from keeping up your attempts, at least. You know, I'm sure eventually people will cave. Yeah.
I have
give it your best
my
shot.
ways. I just, this is a headache, and I need
Pretty
a drink.
daunting.
Yeah, well, and like, I have to now come up with a way, which I already have a way to get information that's going to freak people out more than if I just say, hey, we need help sometimes. What do you know about the situation so that we can make an informed decision?
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's it. You're dismissed. Do what you want to do.
No, it sounds good to me. Just let me know if there's more I can do to help you out. But I mean, yeah, it's definitely early stages. So, best of luck to you.
I had to start a network of like, hey, if you are involved in things, just give us a rundown so we know what happens.
Yeah.
That's a start, but I have people to talk to, and I need to start working on being like, hey, so if you have information, please, like, let me do my job. So
take people out to like buy drinks for them or something in the tavern. You know, it's you like that one. So tell Here's
me
a
about the
heavy
current
whiskey. Tell me everything you know.
socioeconomical state of Leefside.
I mean, alcohol does loosen lips.
It does.
I swore it away from alcohol.
Might send a bad impression, but you know.
I don't know. I feel like there are obviously ways that we can go about it. I think publicly outing us just just made it a little bit harder, and I want to make sure there is a way to recognize that there are ways that people can come to us that don't necessarily mean that they have to out themselves. If it means anonymously sending.
And to be honest, I would say that would be intelligence role in the first place, is to provide that, not to be. Your job should not to be out people in the first place. It should definitely be like, hey, please bring that information to us. We want to be on your side and see where you're coming from, because we're in a betterment to make the town better for everyone, right? That's our job as council members.
Right.
It's not to, bring the guillotine on people's heads, So
which is what I'm hoping to do.
Yeah.
By that notice board of you can either send it publicly or anonymously, or we just have an inbox and just say, hey, here's something that you know about that may concern the town, or
an anonymous confession booth. That's it. That's all we need.
That's it. It's all we need. And maybe if they want to let themselves known so that we have better information, or we can relay information back to them, great. But they don't have to. Just know the goings on of what's happening that anyone can do, and make it publicly known that it does exist, and that we will address those things as our committee does.
Yeah. Yeah, sounds good to me.
Maybe we ditch the notice board, but maybe make a confession box. Though, how do we make sure that it doesn't get like hijacked? I'll worry about it.
So
Make it magical somehow. Make a tablet that just you can inscribe a message and it immediately gets beamed over somewhere else.
Ooh, maybe we can have like do that tablet that's messaged, but maybe it's like invisible ink or something, and like unless you know the key phrase or have a specific stone on you or something that like is basically the lock to it, but magically so that it can't be lockpicked, it can't be, done or anything. It would just tell us and give us the information, and it would only be given to the committee of intelligence members and nobody else.
Yeah, something like that.
I
We've
think
got
that
some pretty
works.
talented runesmiths and magicians in town, so you wouldn't be
We
in short supply
definitely
of
do.
help.
We definitely do.
Has anyone informed you as far as the update with the Enthusiast sighting?
the what?
Nothing. The Semaphore
No.
Tower had made something. I thought somebody was going to go receive the message. I haven't heard anything about the message.
I did both. Well, we both received a message there. The Influenza is leaving Oddmar, heading north. It's moving away from us.
Oh, okay.
Is that the Leviathan thing?
So I don't need to make 3 cannons
Yes.
in 1 hour. Great.
Well, look. It looks like your days.
It is not possible. Which is what I said.
Hey, you know what? I'll take your advice. Hey, do you want to go drink tonight? And you can just divulge yourself with everything.
Do either of you two
yeah.
recall where
that is a
Valerian
joke.
was
I
released
am
in
too.
the council chamber?
I'm okay with a drink.
Who? Repeat?
Which one
Don't
is
need to
Yes,
spoil
I do.
yourself.
Valerian? Valerian, sir.
I've told
Oh,
you
Valerian.
already. I don't think I have much to say
Oh.
regardless.
We were
Yeah,
just there. Was it
Valerian, I believe.
I think
Uh,
I've refined the idea, by the way.
Yes.
from the
Yes,
way in?
it's the
There's
one on the left.
I
Yeah.
think we're refining it better.
There are 2 rooms on the left side.
Okay,
is it
so-
the one closest to the door to the chambers or the one closest
Okay,
to
so
the
Closest
if
to the door.
if the door to the out is behind you, that one, the one that's facing you, not the one that's to the left.
The one you're facing on the on the one that's facing on this side.
That makes sense.
Oh, and I do believe so. Thank you.
Miss Layla under the influence of drugs.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
So, Eva, anything crazy or otherwise important happened in the last day and a half?
But in the meantime, Sim has agreed.
Outside of the Enthusiast attacking and we repelling it and moving up there, we dealt with that.
Damn.
Winthrop,
I
in
missed
order to acquire crystals on behalf of Nikir.
Yeah, it was certainly something.
Any other-
Especially since Nikir was one of the
Yeah.
individuals.
But we were able to do that. We did have a bit of a meeting discussing as far as the details. Well, more or less, Penelope was discussing details with EAC as far as
Sounds all reasonable to me.
that are
Sort
plans.
of follow-up here.
You're more welcome to go poke Penelope as a real quick update if you want some of the specifics, but basically trade stuff effectively.
Okay.
Play the Inventors Guild's workload.
So potentially thinking of ways.
Returns to
Long and short of it is, their EAC is asking about our Penelope, even though we're not their Penelope, so we're trying to figure out contingencies for them because an inspector is coming.
Especially with the dock work. But,
Considering our Penelope
steady resource flow.
isn't from the same
Flyers.
Leefside or the same world.
Yeah.
Would you believe me if I told you vampires
So-
are earth magic?
Yeah, that's the thing.
But aside from that, nothing else
of youth.
of major note.
Fortunately not.
How'd the meeting go?
It's a vampire and a burying a vampire.
Well enough.
Pretty much.
We
Uh,
had a few things disseminated. They did have a few questions. Blake had a few questions about disseminating information, and we're working with him as far as ways to try to do that.
back to the clay room.
Okay.
As far as information that And the people need to know and see if we can kind of control what is information that is good for public knowledge and what isn't, type of deal.
Yes.
Alright.
How?
But that was a pretty long, extensive meeting about updating Blake afterwards.
Allegedly
But apparently they want
very
to...
knowledgeable Earth mage.
Monday wants to do some sort of... a few projects, like a clock tower, talked about a bathhouse, things like that, some stuff that was mostly construction, or at least,
caused a restoration effect.
you know what I mean, construction, I forgot which council was right now, I'm blanking out.
Development?
Yes.
Thank you, development.
It's not entirely a secret.
Mostly development that matters on that front, and really... a few other projects that they were suggesting, but again, that's mostly development front. Nothing really to do with us.
There are.
Okay.
Just do not become a taker.
I plan not to.
Also, Sally's back, which is good. Unfortunately, she's on the impression that she's been on she's on the Council of Defense. Which I was trying to remind her that she wasn't, even though she's lieutenant, and the lieutenant is in a council position.
Got it. Okay, that's unfortunate.
Something I have to deal with. Which is something I have to deal with. Just bad luck. She waltzed inside the council meeting, announcing herself, interrupting the meeting itself unannounced, and if she needs to come in there for some point, that's fine, but even as lieutenants like that, give notice as far as if you're going to be part of it.
I would say that, like, if there is something important that she needs to tell us at that moment, or you, if you're there, like, I find her a valid person to be able to come in and do that, but...
Yeah. No, but this was just unannounced. This was just unannounced without any reason in particular because they wanted to be part of the meeting.
Yeah, that.
And this extends to anyone. Because we don't want everyone just waltzing in the council room willy-nilly, unannounced, because that just makes meetings always longer and more taxing.
Yeah.
So she's a bit upset about that, and she's probably gonna be, and she's convinced that she is a defense counsel. I'm like, no, you're not. You are an officer of the, which is still a thing of responsibility that does not give you a council seat. But that's mostly something I'm gonna have to deal with.
Yeah. Well, good luck with that.
Yeah.
Well, I think I'm gonna run around and see what else is going on.
Yep. Go on ahead.
Yeah, I was gonna say there's planters on the clinic, there's planters on the cafe. But if it starts possibly in the school, it seems to be a very divisive matter, and depending on where you're looking at. your name? I usually forget people's names like 3 or 4 times.
Specific person's grave over there that I know is over there, but I'll go dig up like fucking John.
Hello. Hello. I just wanted to make sure that there's nothing like weird that's not like visually represented going on out here.
As far as I've seen this session, there shouldn't be.
Okay. Thank you.
Birthday straight up.
haven't met you in this room, perhaps?
Little sheep.
I don't know what they look like alive.
Start doing now. Oh, honestly.
Hello. Do you need help?
No, just seeing what's going on, really.
There's no one here, I can tell you that.
Okay.
Oh, there's Amelia.
Oh, okay.
This part is the whole room.
Oh, okay. Alright, I guess we can go to the cave then. If you're going to go.
Yeah. Alrighty.
Hey. What's up?
Hello. Nothing. I mean, this guy, I guess.
Yeah. Leaves. Yeah. As you know, I did a little bit of
Need
extra.
something?
No, I was just saying hi. Yeah. As you know, I stayed back for a little longer. Nothing.
Oh.
Ooh.
I exploded. There we go. Yes, you stayed back. What do you mean?
In Nockmar?
Oh, yes. My apologies. Did you find anything?
No.
I was not able to.
Nothing. Things were good. Hi, Tel.
I'm standing in the middle. I am sitting in the middle. This is it's awkward.
Oh no.
Yeah.
No sign though of anything.
No.
Not even any trails or traces.
Nothing new, at least.
Unfortunate.
Well.
It is usually best to find signs of these so we may solve the problem. We know the problem is there.
Hi.
That leaf has offended you.
Yes.
Yeah. Fortunate for us, at least.
In some perspective, yes.
Hey,
The
didn't tell.
matter of dissidents and traitors and cowards that
Hello.
hangs usually over a village or a town like a guillotine waiting.
No. They're not around us, it seems.
Good to know. Did you perhaps hear any howling that is a bit deeper and more abnormal than usual? The sign of wolves. The town, according to some of the vampires in town, there's a bit of a lycanthrope problem in the countryside. In Nockmar.
You know,
Oh,
let
they
me
were.
think about that, just in case.
I did not inform you until now, but it was a requested that I look into it.
But,
Yes.
So, I wasn't here last session, and the in-character explanation is I was still out in the Knockmore area, scouting, making sure that there's no like signs of those deserters that we went and dealt with.
Yeah.
I was just asked if there was any more, at least more than normal, like howling and such. Would I have noticed anything over the day or so that I've still been? I was out there yesterday.
No, so basically you're trying to see if there's more like howls in the
Mhm.
woods that you would know. Oh, give me just 1 second.
Yeah, according to her, the vampires mentioned more of a lycanthropy problem, and I'm wonder if I have evidence of that.
Yeah. But I was not able to find anything in there. And the Mars, they have departed. They leave you a note or a letter of some sort explaining the situation.
If she did, it wasn't in a place I haven't checked yet.
Well, she will be in the Vale with her mother, helping them move out of the winter camp to their spring or summer camps.
Got it.
She does not know how long it will take. Could be anywhere from a few days to a few months.
Yeah, well, good to know at least.
I will do my
Alright,
best
so
to assist
by
what I
which
can.
you can recall, you did not hear anything out of the ordinary when it comes to howling. Probably the occasional wolf, which you can tell, wolf, but nothing like out of normal.
Okay. Thank you. Have you seen that guy before?
Yes, they arrived with Naisha-san and Thatcher-san as part of the trade from an EAC ship.
Okay.
I do not recall his name, but he has been wondering. He worked the cafe today.
That's good.
Yes. I find myself at a lack of things to do.
Yeah, that's me regularly.
I had quite the list of things needing accomplished today, but I am unable to accomplish until the grave marker I commissioned is finished.
Grave marker?
I am the gravekeeper.
Oh.
Especially so that Azrael-san has been absent. They are they departed last night to travel the countryside, assisting smaller towns without a gravekeeper. They do this once a year. In the meantime, I am the acting head gravekeeper, and I received word back yesterday of from the widow of a deceased sailor, one of the previous crew of the La Fidèle, who was here a month ago before around the Corsair attacks. One of their members perished in one of the attacks. And I have been handling the affairs afterwards.
Got it.
Communicating with the family and getting their wishes. And they got back. They wish for her to be buried here in Leefside.
Okay.
Her princess, the deceased, she is currently preserved in the mortuary. And we will be burying her, or I will be burying her, as soon as the grave marker is finished. I want your opinion. Do you feel that the marker should face the ocean, so that the deceased faces the ocean, or that those who visit should face the ocean, and so the marker faces the opposite way? What do you feel more fitting? For those who come to mourn to see the beauty of the ocean behind, or for the deceased to, in passing, see the ocean?
I'd say, like, for the intent you have, I would say partially depends on how they were as a person, like whether they would want to see it or want others to see it. But we don't know, unfortunately.
That is what I have. I've got an insight into their personality and character. They were the type who quietly supported others without asking, who thought of others and appreciated the smaller things in life. What many would consider unimportant.
It might be better to, let them look out into the ocean.
You are the second one to say such. I feel that is maybe the wise course of action.
Yeah.
I will need to
Standard.
pick an appropriate spot.
If we aren't considering that, I would say, like, however the graveyard is set up. I think most of the stones are facing that way.
The graves are split. But they are split. Half face the ocean, half face inland.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, they are oriented east-west. I believe I know where I will put it, though. Probably in the same row as Kixan.